Buddy, this is GTL Game Talk Live. We're going to be bringing you game number 2 between the RefRo and Justin Bieber. Always love when we have celebrities playing StarCraft too, right?
Everyone's just catching Bieber fever over here. It's
Absolutely. Spawning in the bottom left, we're going to have the RefRo. And spawning in the top left, we're going to have Justin Bieber. All right, so spoiler alert, if you haven't seen game number 1, please head to our channel and check out game number 1. It was awesome. But again, I'm going to spoil it. So Justin Bieber was able to get some decent mutalist play and some good tech switches, and was able to really outproduce, I think, had so many drones all the time in game number 1, and really just outproduced, out-expanded, and just outplayed the RefRo here. So I expect a completely different map here. I expect some different things. I think, what map did they want to play on? They wanted Shattered Temple?
Yeah, I think RefRo wanted Shattered Temple because apparently he's bad at Tal'Darim, but
okay, but
he said this one's fine.
Okay, we ended up on MLG, Tal'Darim Altar. But the distance of these spawns is huge, so this can make for some ridiculous play. But the thing about the naturals, if you take a look at the naturals of Tal'Darim Altar, it's weird. I don't know. The naturals are pretty goofy. They're wide, I guess is a good way to put it. They're wide, and they can get some kind of Ling run by action going on. So you either I'm looking at RefRos right now. You really got to get some good wall off if you don't want to get run by there. Not that to say that there's going to be a lot of early aggression because of how distant these spawns are, but it's just something to point out. A little bit of a wide natural for both players. So especially worse for RefRo, obviously. So nothing out of the ordinary yet. We do see the first barracks down for RefRo, and we see the early expand. It's all too common because it's either put your spawning pool down or expand on this map, and he decides to put a gas down and go with the early hatchery, which is great. Like I keep saying, it's a big map, lots of room to work with. He's already scouted. He knows where he's at. So he sees that he's in a very far location, and he's got plenty of time to expand. So what do you guys want to see in this? We saw some Muta play, some Siege Tank Marine bio play.
I want air.
I was about to say, I said it once, I'll say it again. I want to see a battlecruiser or 2.
Yes.
Or 7.
I don't think... The odds of even a Banshee, I think, on this map are incredibly slim, and to put a battlecruiser in that is you can always have dreams.
Oh yeah,
heart one with the heart one.
Absolutely, the Overlords being spread out pretty nicely across. I like to keep them exactly where they are, just in different expansions close by on your half of the map. So great Overlord placement. Ling is going to be chasing this poor SCV down here at this going on the main ramp into the main for RefRo. This SCV, he's trying. He's the little Zergling that could. I think I can.
Yeah. You can't.
I thought I could, and then I ran into Marines. So
I was rooting for the SCV.
Yeah, so was I, honestly.
Go SCV, go SCV, go!
All right, so taking a look at the units counting here, we've got 5 Marines to just the 3 Zerglings. So nobody really focusing on any kind of army compilation at this point. The expansion is going to go down, and it's going to be morphed promptly into the command center because of the sheer wall off that he has. Wow, that was actually a great wall off in the natural there.
Rack wall off. That's nice.
Yeah, I was just looking at that right now. That's, as I was saying, how wide the natural can sometimes be. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the tech lab is kind of ill placed, which is getting stim, but we'll see how this plays out. It may not ever come to anything because they are so far apart. But again,
we got a Reaper.
We do have a Reaper. All right, so at least we'll see something a little different.
Yeah, I was about to say, with this barracks play he's doing, walling off his base like this, he can't get out.
Right. I was about to say, I don't really know. He's going to have to go starport, and there it is. The starport does go down. I was going to say he's going to have to medevac over his own barracks. So that's exactly what he's going to do. I don't like that so much. Just as I was complaining how wide the natural is, he goes and does something crazy to try to combat it. I'm not a huge fan, but all right, we'll see how it plays out. Evo Chamber is going to be down for JustinBeiber, back on the other side of the map. Yeah. And so, again, he's definitely focusing on macro. I wouldn't be surprised if the third hatch goes down any food now. I mean, 50, he's at 51, 56 food, probably around 58. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another hatch coming around.
We got a Reaper coming in.
All right, let's keep an eye on that Reaper. Where's he at? There he is at the top there. Going to jump right over. Going to charge on by. Not much this Queen is going to do work once it sees this Reaper, though. Oh, yeah. 1, 2 hits, 3 hits. It's going to have to
help him out.
He's using it kind of just for scouting. I think he's not really trying to do too much play with it. But the Zerglings, he's going to get chewed.
Should have dropped down.
He didn't see much. He saw a spawning pool, and that's about it. He didn't even get into the natural, unfortunately. But let's see. Wow, the early Spire. So you guys wanted air? You're going to get some air. Some early air from JustinBeiber. The Spire is going down. So it's going to be another Mutalisk play.
Oh, wait, here. We got a Marine drop coming in on the bottom left.
Right. Well, we knew it was coming. He had to get those Marines out of there. So here comes this. We're going to take I Spy with my little eye of Marine medevac drop. Oh, is this drone going to see it? No, it's not. This drone is going right for it, though, somehow. But it doesn't see it yet. It's medevac. Oh, wow. It's going to go all the way around. It's going to see this hatch. Wow, that's huge. Does see the third hatch in quite a weird placement. He didn't see it. You're right. Oh, my God. That would have been
so choice.
As it was such a awkward spot for him to take his third. Wow, that would have been gigantic.
He's also taking his fourth down at the bottom.
Right. He's deciding to forego some of the closer options. Like they'll break in the rocks right in his natural third, which would be his natural third.
Wow.
It looks like, though, that JustinBeiber has seen the medevac, and he put some beans in his mineral.
Right. But there's two coming. Looks like it's going to be a two-pronged drop. Here we go.
No, he didn't see it. The Overlord didn't spot it at all.
Wow.
Yep.
Here comes the two-pronged drop. They're going to see the Spire, or the Baneling nest, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. The Banelings come in, though. But these two Marines... the Mutas are going to... Oh, no, this medevac is a lost cause. Wow. The other one was able to get away with just one Marine loss, but the one which came in the top right of his main was not so lucky. Only killed a couple of workers, and unfortunately neither drop was all that effective with the Mutas flying around. So he's going to drop these Marines, get them healed up, ready for, I would imagine, another drop. But tell me what's going on in the main for RefRo, guys.
Let me see.
Well, here comes the push.
We got a expand coming just as a nice little push probably is coming. I can't tell. He's just stopping all of his lings right there in the middle, like right in front of the natural.
Right. I'm afraid though that he's gonna have too many medevacs. I see. What's that? 5 medevacs and siege tanks on the ground are gonna get destroyed by these Mutalisks. I mean, annihilated. There's nothing they can do. They're too slow. The Marines should be getting pumped out of all these barracks, and it looks like, they are. Marines are coming out everywhere because he knows he's going to need them.
Yep. It's like
that's all he can do.
It's almost like the opposite of what we saw. Last time, we didn't see a whole lot of medevacs. Actually, that's an understatement. But now we're seeing a ton of medevacs, so he's definitely correcting it, but at the sacrifice of his ground units.
Right. I think the mixture needs to be a little better, but the wall-off is good. So there's nothing he can really do except poke in with the with the Mutalisks, which he doesn't want to do because there's a good amount of Marines.
My air dreams are coming true, everyone. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Vikings coming up right now.
Oh my God! Thank you guys so much for keeping on top of everything. I'm trying to stay on top of the action, but I can't keep up on everything. But
they're getting supply blocked.
Oh no, the Morph Banelings right outside the main here. Here we go. They're going to take down these barracks. Oh my God. This army is going to get destroyed. The Hellions.
So many Banelings.
Oh my God.
The Justin Bieber Banelings.
The Justin Banelings. Banelings. Oh my God. The few Marines getting pumped late.
Oh my God.
What I don't like to see here, I'm looking at one of the factories here for RefRo. 4 siege tanks are in production from one factory. That is horrible. You're so many wasted minerals there. And that type of play could really cost him.
He needs to land the Vikings.
The Vikings are going to go into land
landing.
and try to clean up the rest of these lings, but has the damage been done? He's down to 37 SCVs and 13
more
Marines.
Zerglings coming in. Oh my God, he is
sitting there while the precious seconds lost. Needs to pay attention here. Oh my God, and they just keep coming. Well, this is some overload.
Constant stream of lings. I think he's going to hold up for a second now. And I think RefRo is shocked at how much. There it goes. I think he was too shocked at how much he was able to produce off just a couple of bases.
Yeah, 2 of his bases weren't farming, so
exactly. They were just kind of there because he had the minerals to spare. But I have to say, I'm unimpressed at the wall off. Yeah, you need to do some sort of something there, but
yeah. Honestly,
he couldn't get out.
Here's my opinion on that. He walled it off so that he could only all he had room for was that tech lab. He couldn't get that reactor up, so he couldn't be pumping out, his 2 Marines at a time, which would have helped a whole lot. Then he had to keep up with it. He had to say, okay, I got to pump out 1 Marine. Okay, 1 Marine. It was very ineffective, very inefficient. It was.
And the slip, this huge macro slip at the end, to go along with that, to add insult to injury there, we had him. I saw 4 tanks queued up in one factory. I mean, tanks are they're relatively cheap, but they're not that cheap to kill 4 at a time.
You're wasting
exactly. How many are you wasting? How many minerals and how much gas are you wasting? Pump out a couple more Hellions in the other factory, or you know what I mean? Just do something with all those extra resources.
Something else that's gonna better combat those that multitude of Zerglings that were just kept coming in like waves and waves. It just decimated him.
Right, absolutely. So I thought the macro slipped a little bit there for RefRo, but again, well played by JustinBeiber. Said he's a great Warcraft 3 player, so he's no stranger to competitive StarCraft 2. Always great to see early Mutalisks right into just a Zergling Baneling, big 2 base timing push.
So many Banelings.
That's sometimes all it takes. Is a nice 2 base timing, and he was able to really capitalize on all the mistakes that RefRo was making. So GG, good game, JustinBeiber. Anything else?
About it.
That's about it. So congrats to JB for winning the best 2 out of 3 here.
Congrats.
That was congrats. That was a diamond versus platinum.
Surprisingly, the platinum would win.
Absolutely. But we've seen otherwise. So for Ice, Tiggles My BR, Gridlock, we are GTL. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll keep you posted with new videos. Take it easy, guys.